look, it's Marvel Legends. Nope.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, wait, no, stop.
You suck.
What are you doing, bitch?
You suck.
Good evening, and thank you for allowing me to come into your living rooms.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another 31 Horror Toys in 31 Days, and today we're going to do a twofer. It's actually a twofer. We're going to do the NECA Ultimate Puppet Master set with Tunnler and Pinhead and Blade and Torch. So first we had a look at Blade and Torch there, and then we also have Tunnler and Pinhead. I love these characters. I love these movies. They're absolutely fantastic. These figures look amazing, and I can't wait to take a look at them. They, of course, come in 2 figures per pack because they're itty-bitty little dolls. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have both sets of Puppet Master figures in the box. Blade and Torch on the left, and Tunnler and Pinhead here on the right. And they got the names at the bottom, look super cool. We get the logo on the top of the packages looking super slick. It says Puppet Master on the side. The other side's kind of book binding, latched. I guess a book, a case, I guess they'd be cases. But yeah, the artwork is amazing on there. We get a nice kind of binder hinge type of thing on the back. Same thing goes for this one here, so just kind of a close-up. Evil comes in all sizes. Great artwork. Just love the way these look. Very cool. Of course, they got the hinges there. I guess they're cases. They look like trunks or something. And if you notice, one is quite a bit bigger than the other because, well, Pinhead's kind of a bigger figure, I think. Back of the packages have various pieces of art with the figures and their accessories. They come with a ton of accessories. So here's a look at the back. Tunnler looking cool. We got Pinhead there. Pretty neat. And on this one we've got Blade and Torch. I love the flame on Torch. I think that looks really cool. And at the bottom they've got all 4 figures. So opening them up, you can see they have both figures. At this side it says Puppet Master, and then we got the other side over here with more accessories and Tunnler there, or Torch there. Yeah, definitely cool. I guess they're like old puppet cases because I think these were supposed to be marionettes, right? Weren't these marionettes or something like that in the movie? So this one here, open it up. Again, same kind of setup. We get Pinhead on one side with the masks, and then it says Puppet Master in the old school kind of Muppet type of art, and then there's Tunnler there, and tons of accessories, the hooks and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, definitely very cool. And that's about it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get them out of box and see what we think. So here we have all figures out of the packaging, and they look amazing. I really love these figures. They look super cool. They're pretty hefty. They're a lot more durable than I thought they would be, but they do have a lot of very fine points. Come with all the accessories here, which is nice. And this is not all the accessories, actually. This is only some of them. Some of them are so tiny, I left them in the box. But looking at Pinhead here, he's very hefty. His tiny head does have articulation. It's on a little tiny ball joint, which is cool. The arms do move up and down and twist around. Now, some of the joints are a little stiff, especially in the shoulders and the elbows, so beware of that. They do twist. They have multiple joints. The hands do twist. There are interchangeable hands for Pinhead. The legs or waist, it's got a swivel. The legs kick up a little bit, go back and forth. The feet do have hinge joints. And he's kind of weird to actually pose, so just be aware of that. And he does stand once you get him set proper. As far as accessories go, he does have a little monkey wrench or plumber's wrench here, but it doesn't really fit in the hands. The other hands, it's just too wide, which is very strange. I don't know why the alternate hands don't have the ability to hold that. And then here we have Tunnler. The coolest thing about him, I realized that the drill actually moves on his head. It does move around up and down. Of course, I got the bloody one. We got his arms, they do move. His hands rotate. He's got a swivel at the waist. Legs kick up a little bit and down. Feet have hinges. Legs are very, very stiff on this guy, so just kind of be aware of that. And he's got his alternate head here. This is the one it comes with. I like the bloody one better. And then he's got his little pickaxe right here, which is pretty cool. I definitely like that. He also has hooks I didn't include on this video here. And then we also have this vial that Pinhead holds. Problem is there's no flat bottom, so it just kind of falls over unless he's holding it, which is kind of goofy. And then we have Blade, who I always thought was kind of the leader of the group, and I got the bloody face on here. He's got the knives in his eyes, which is cool. I put the bloody blade on. He's got his little hook. I love the brass on there. But the head does move up and down, all around on a joint. He's got a swivel at the waist. Arms do move up and down, but they are very stiff, so are the legs. Also gets caught up by this coat. Feet do move. Now, I would say you want to use some heat on these things. The joints are kind of stiff. And then here's what the clean blade looks like. Very easy to pop in and out, and it looks so easy like it could be lost. Here's the regular face he came with, the regular white one. I just think the blood splatter looks a lot cooler, so I'm going to keep the blood head right there. And then we have Torch, my favorite, if not the best of the group. Love this flame effect here. It does pop off. You can move the arm down, which is very cool. And then he's got a hinge joint on his jaw that moves up and down, which is awesome. Absolutely love that. The head does move back and forth on a ball joint. He's got waist swivel, arm swivel, elbow joints, all that good stuff. The torch actually twists as well, which is kind of nice. Legs don't really move around too much. They're very, very stiff. So be aware of that so you don't break these figures. You may want to use a blow dryer on them to heat them up so that the joints don't snap, which NECA figures unfortunately tend to have problems with. So taking a closer look at Blade, this guy is super tiny, super fragile. The hook is cool. The knife with the blood's very cool. I love the brass on his connector bits to the knife and the hook. The head sculpt looks nice. You gotta have the blood splatter on it. Looks cool. It's got the knives coming out, and he's in the all black outfit. I mean, this guy just looks like death incarnate in small form, and he's pretty damn awesome for it. Next up, we have Tunneler. Again, I really like this guy, kind of a Nazi-looking dude. Love the fact that the drill bit spins around. I like the drill bit that's got the blood splatter on it. I think that's cool. The uniform looks nice. He's nice and gangly and weird and creepy. And, well, that's got to be for a little Puppet Master figure. Next up, we have Torch, my favorite of all the characters and my personal favorite of the line. Love the flame effect. Love the little bullet teeth. That little spike on the top of his little Nazi-type helmet, though, that could get easily broken, so be aware of that. I like how the jacket is a flexible material, much like Blade's, and this guy just looks super cool and just sticks out above all the other figures, and just my personal favorite. And then finally, taking a look at Pinhead, another standout figure because he's so big. I love the tiny head and the great big fists and body. The sweater looks amazing. The detail's nice. The paint's cool. And you can even look up the sweater and you can see a shirt underneath. I mean, this guy looks pretty cool and was probably my second favorite of the puppets just because he was the big lunkhead, no head, tiny Pinhead, and, well, he's definitely fun to have in the collection. For comparison, here we have the NECA Ultimate Puppet Master figures with the Toonie Terrors, Tiffany from Bride of Chucky, and they're actually in decent scale if she was a tiny little toy. I mean, she was supposed to be kind of a bigger figure, but she's a little bit shorter than they are, about shoulder length to them, and I think it looks good presentation-wise, but yeah, she should be like, 4 times the size of these guys. But I figured, why not show another killer little doll in the lineup? So is the NECA Ultimate Puppet Master Blade, Torch, Tunnler and Pinhead something you want in your horror collection? I'm going to say yes, especially if you are a Puppet Master fan. These things are amazing. They're probably the best Puppet Master figures that I have personally seen in the scale, action figure wise. I've seen kind of taller dolls that were probably a little cooler. But the detail on these are amazing. Now, I will say a lot of the accessories I left out of this video because they were so tiny and I didn't want to lose them. These things could break very easily, so be aware of that. This may be a set that you just keep in the box. They look good presented in the package, so I wouldn't feel bad at all about leaving them in there. In fact, mine are going to go back in after this review, but they are damn cool. They are fun, and if you're a Puppet Master fan, I do recommend them. So there they are, the NECA Ultimate Puppet Master figure set for 31 horror toys in 31 days.
See you next Wednesday.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos, and follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.